I think a real case can be made that the one genuine natural resource that the West has to its great benefit is trust. Trust and honesty is what makes people rich. You say, well, does that mean all these poor countries are poor because they're corrupt? It's like, yes, to a much larger degree than people are willing to understand. Mm-hmm. I had an interesting experience. One of my students, I lent my car to him, and he bumped it into a wall during an intense rainstorm, and I had to fix it. I went to an auto mechanic, and they wanted some insane amount of money to fix it. And so you can put a request for a used part online, and then different companies can bid to fill the request from all over North America. And this guy from southern U.S., he was going to sell me the whole part for $150, something incredibly inexpensive. And so he called me up and said that he'd do this. And I said, okay. And so about an hour later, he called me back and he said, did you want the bumper or did you want the bumper assembly, which would be with the lights and everything? I said, no. He said, in the quote, I said it was the bumper assembly. He said, I made a mistake, but it's okay. I'll sell it to you for that price anyways. And I thought, oh, well, that's pretty good.
That's nice.
And then half an hour later, he called me back again. And he said, look, I went out in the yard and I found the bumper assembly. And like there's a plastic trim piece on one side. And it's got a scratch in it. And I thought I better let you know just in case. And I thought, God, I've never met him. We'll never meet again. He offered me a deal that was actually to his financial detriment because he made a mistake. He honored it. And then even more, he went one step further. We went out and looked at the part. It wasn't perfect. He phoned me up and told me. That's amazing. Mm-hmm. It's amazing. And, I pay attention to those things because they're not likely. So it's very useful to be able to trust people. It simplifies your life a lot.